You know, watching the first couple drives of the game, I thought we're going to stomp these fools.
I did. I thought I was going to get out of hand. I made that comment.
But he's Sammy's barista. Bro.
Yeah, I'm just going to say he's my barista.
Barista.
But if I only get fruity drinks, are they really baristas?
Because the Central Washington Wildcats Saturday night knocks off the cross-state rival, very much hated. Still don't like those guys at all. Just seeing that their font is horrible.
Yes.
They beat Western Washington.
Who is receiving votes?
They are. Not anymore.
You know, the last time I was at your house, besides doing ding-dong ditches,
In the middle of the night, freaking me out.
but that's only out of love, and you know I'm telling the truth.
This is Justin McKee, your voice of the Ellensburg Rodeo, and you're listening to the Kittitas Valley Sports Talk Podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Eric, John, and Sammy.
Well, hey, Kittitas Valley Sports Talk listeners. Welcome back to another episode of your Kittitas Valley Sports Talk Podcast. I'm Eric Sorensen, John Goudet, Sammy Henderson, coming to you live, literally, actually live from your, where are we at? Evergreen Home Loan Studios, brought to you by the Ponderosa Club. If you have not been there yet, look them up because you might be too late. You might be on a wait list now because it's so full.
I played around at Bandon Dunes the other day. I want to say about a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bandon Dunes.
Where's that?
Southern Oregon coast.
Okay.
So apparently, no, I've never played it live. My brother, live in person, whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
My brother plays it. I think it's 6 courses all in like one area. So a large swath of land, if you will. And it's pretty impressive, pretty amazing. They don't allow carts at the real Bandon Dunes. I didn't need that at the Ponderosa Club. Right? Yeah. So
Yeah, it was so warm in there and it's so cold outside.
that's right. Thanks to TPCEllensburg.com
That's right.
for
Loyal
hooking me up.
sponsors the podcast.
It's been great to us.
Yes, they have.
We have so much to talk about. We're live on our social media, and if you're listening to us later on our actual podcast platform, go follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel because we go live on our audio version there. I mean, I figured, guys, we need to go live for all our homies in the county at Cell Block 6.
I hope we get it.
So we're gonna give you guys what you want. You know,
That just flowed so well. That was impressive.
Yeah.
I way to be.
I worked on that the whole drive in here. We have so much to talk about, and I want to kick things off a little bit. Actually, just really quick.
Just remind, if anybody's listening, they got to shoot us a question.
Yes,
We'll try to answer it as long as it's not too
inappropriate.
intimate.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, seriously, drop in the comment of wherever you're at. We will see it, and we will comment on anything you guys want us to talk about or question about anything.
Can I talk? I'm going to send a shout out to our most recent commentor, which was RJ, the DJ.
Richard James.
Mm-hmm.
Your hat is in the mail. I can't tell you who dropped the ball on that one, but he feels really bad. But your hat truly is in the mail.
You can blame me. Richard's used to blaming me for stuff, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Anyway,
We have a lot coming up, a lot to talk about. One thing I wanted to talk about, and we posted about it. I was very fortunate enough that I went for another reason, but went to the West Side this weekend to see some of my in-laws,
Mm-hmm.
and my wife's nephew, who played at White River, made the Cleats versus Cancer game.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fired up when I walked in there and looked at the roster and see there's an Ellensburg Bulldog in this game. Silas Steuben,
a big old bulldog.
A big old boy.
yeah, I walked with that team coming in and out, and I felt quite small. And
Yeah.
I'm not a small person.
No.
Not at
And
all.
when I saw Silas, I was like, oh my goodness,
He's a big boy.
he is.
And he's still growing.
Yeah.
It was so cool because I was looking for him in the game, and that they all had pink and white and black jerseys on. It was really cool, really great day. And I couldn't find him because there was a lot of large, very athletic, amazing football players.
Plus
And he was with them. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
it was awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
Don't they all swap their helmet logos? too,
Yeah, I think he had a W on there.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
And it was a great event. The who's who of high school coaches, not everybody, but a lot of them were there coaching it.
Some college coaches.
Yeah. And the first thing you walk in is the Sumner coach just sticks out anytime you see him. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I would assume big old gray beard. And
Yep.
he's standing there and get to the visitor sideline, and here's Jason Gesser on the sideline, which you don't.
Yeah,
It was
I
like,
know. Why did you say that?
because you're a Husky fan.
What do you mean? But you were like, I didn't know who he was.
I don't know.
Okay, continue.
But and then I walked by him and he was talking.
I can always count on you too, arguing.
Yeah, buddy. And I walked by and he started speaking. I'm like, that's him. That's
Yeah.
definitely him. So great job, Silas. I was fired up to get to watch you play and try to get a picture because I was chasing kids the entire time.
That's right.
But
Let's keep it with football. We got to discuss the jersey that you're wearing.
I wore my 76
That's right.
Gray Zabel
Gray
jersey
Zabel.
today because
The guy who wants to do nothing but earn enough money in the NFL so he can buy more cattle
In
in
Busch
North
Light.
Dakota.
what a
And
great
Busch
guy.
Light, yeah.
What a great guy. What an amazing guy. And not to mention this, I also on purpose wore my hat, which was my Seattle Mariners postseason hat,
Yeah.
because we actually in the same year had the Mariners in the ALCS and the Seahawks in the championship game for
Yeah,
the
big deal.
National League. What is going on?
That's got to be the first time ever.
Yeah,
That should have been on
it
the
has to
Chances
be.
are.
Did you see that both of our GMs are executive of the years?
Yes.
So
They've done great jobs. I'll be honest.
you know what I'm looking forward to is that when Schneider ends up moving on or retiring or deciding to own his own team,
Mhm.
that just means Mr. Levi Teasley, pardon me, Nolan Teasley,
Hey,
will just
Can move on
run the
up.
show.
I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah.
I got a call today from old man. Dad set up a TV in the shop. SWX carries 710 ESPN, and he's like, "Hey, the afternoon show. I can't. Dave Wyman and Bob, they were talking about him, how great of an executive he is for the Seattle Seahawks, and we're like, we know he's from our town.
Yeah.
he's from here.
That's so awesome.
And pretty great.
Yep.
Great situation there for him.
Did you guys watch the game?
I did.
Oh my gosh. It felt like the Super Bowl we won over the Broncos, where it was like from the get go,
It's
like,
over.
oh, we got this in the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
I was at the Westberg tournament, which we'll talk about, and I get home in time. I turn on the TV right at like 5:30. It might have been 5:31, and we're celebrating the end zone. I'm like,
What?
yeah, like, oh, me and my son lost it. And at that point, I was like, oh, we got this.
Mhm.
It's over. It's over.
I pretty much said the same thing
Yeah.
because I'm like, first of all, it's absolutely nuts, crazy in there. And then there's not even 15 seconds off the clock.
I can't.
it's
First thing I said to my son, because we went to a game earlier this year, I'm like, can you imagine what it's like in there right now? You already know people are freaked out. They just made a bunch of noise for the kickoff. Like they're ready to pop off.
Mhm.
And it's like first play is just,
There was a couple of things. There were so many photos and videos of it, right? What
Mhm.
I like about it is the game hadn't even calmed down yet in terms of all the other stuff because there was still smoke from the opening
Mhm.
fireworks.
Mhm.
It's still looming over the field.
That's right.
And I was like, and then they're going to blow it up again.
yeah, right. Keep it coming.
My nephew was there at the game. He was actually front row in the end zone that, is it Shahid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That he ran into. And he said it was pandemonium, absolute pandemonium. I was like, are you talking about your bank account? Because I know what he paid for his ticket.
Mhm.
It was just absolutely nuts. And he went on his own. He goes, I had like 5 best friends within the first 15 seconds of the
Right.
game.
Everybody's slap hands
Yeah.
with everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We had a kid from Valley View who I knew was there. He was like the first kid I thought about. Shout out to Barrett Canyer.
Hmm.
He comes walking to school. I'm like, dude. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, you're never going to forget that. And he's like, no. I was like, what was it like? He's like, it was crazy. Like, oh, I just imagine being a 5th grader going to a Seahawks game and have like, you're never going to forget that.
No.
I told him, you're never going to forget
No.
that game. So cool.
What is so cool is, I mean, we talk about that and 41 points. We had great offense, but our defense is intimidatingly scary. It is
Yeah.
insane.
Yes.
It's going to be tested this week, but
Yes, it will.
My goodness.
God, I'm freaking excited for this game.
I know.
It's going to be such a good game. I mean, what has potential to be one of the best games ever played in Seahawks history.
My anticipation is that we win 41-6, and I feel good, relaxing in
I
my
would
seat,
love that.
getting ready for making Super Bowl
Dude,
plans.
back-to-back kickoff returns like to us after, or a kickoff return to punt return.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I went on Ticketmaster to go see. I wonder what Super Bowl tickets are like. San Fran's really close. $8,000 was the
Yeah,
cheapest
it's
ticket.
stupid.
Like, fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw one for $6.
I was like, I go by myself. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna go for a walk.
yeah.
Why aren't you back yet? That Alcatraz? What are you doing? The really cool part is that it's if they get to the Super Bowl with the World Baseball Classic, pitchers and catchers report the next week.
Do we have a World Baseball Classic?
Mm.
I know.
Last time we had it, I watched it. We spring break in Canada.
When-
And so watching all the games,
Spring break.
That's
in
right. I
Canada.
remember
we went to Canada. So I was like, where are we going to dinner? I gotta make sure they have a TV. Like
Yeah,
Otani versus Trout.
that strike. Oh, the last bat of that
Yeah.
thing. So please, Seahawks, do that for us fans
Oh,
of do that.
yes. It'd be so awesome.
Can you imagine? We can because we've been there before. We actually
We've been
we can't
there.
say that about certain franchises, but
That's
we can
right.
say it about them. We've actually
That's
seen
right.
them win their Super
Right.
Bowl.
We know what it looks like to have a team that wins a Super
yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, we have experience and
Yeah.
to get there. And that's the cool part is that we've known for like the last couple months, like, oh, this team could do it.
Mhm.
This team could
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to be in this spot.
I will admit the first couple of weeks I'm like, okay, I don't know how good we are, but I know we're better than what the experts thought.
Correct.
And then, and even on the because we opened the season with the loss to the Niners,
Yes.
right? And then a few weeks later, we even despite 4 picks from Darnold, we were within
We were in a game with the Rams.
with the Rams, and so I'm like, okay, I don't like the losses, but we were competitive, and let's see what
we
can do.
have one of those defenses where if you don't turn over the ball, there's
Mhm.
a really good chance you're going to win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Like,
good.
it doesn't matter how great your offense does that day, but if you don't turn the ball over,
Mhm.
you've got a chance.
Especially when we lost one of our starting running back.
Our 1AB,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then is Charles Cross in play?
doesn't I at this point I don't feel like it matters, but it doesn't.
It
Like,
doesn't.
We're firing.
I'm
on
feeling the same
cylinders.
way you
We're
are.
firing, and Kenneth can handle the load.
Mhm.
It's just that I'm pretty sure the reason that he stayed healthy this year is because we have Charbonnet.
Yeah.
And we used him and he was effective because
Mhm.
that's always been the issue is we got to use K9. K9 gets hurt. Charbonnet's hurt. Now we're down to, I don't even know if we still have Halani, but that was that was who we'd have to get down to. And so we can use them. Keeping them healthy is going to be key, but having 2 backs is great because if one goes down, you're still
still
hauling.
Where are we watching? What are we eating?
I don't know. You mean for this weekend?
Sunday at 3:00.
I don't know. Haven't got that far yet.
I don't either. I don't know where I'm going to be watching it, but I do know that I will be glued to my couch unless they score so much that I have to jump up and
Yeah.
I will be at home probably. I don't know. I haven't gotten any invites. I haven't made any plans, but
You know what? I'm going to start Googling some crock pot recipes.
I hadn't talked anything about that with Paige, but I'm gonna crock pot my meatballs with little smokies and barbecue sauce.
See, I was just thinking that too. I'm
So
gonna have
good.
to roll that.
I'm so hungry right now.
I'm actually really hungry. Yeah, this late in the afternoon, it's keeping me out of the snack cabinet, which is
Yeah.
good. But I don't like watching too big of a public.
Yeah.
I like being in my house quietly with myself.
I like it. I don't like it to be a huge party.
the
do-
right party.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I got a couple people who I enjoy watching the games
Correct.
with. Never watched it with you guys. I'd enjoy that.
My cell phone accepts invites.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm at home though, pants might be off, so you got to be ready for that.
Paige probably sending the kids too.
Yes.
So it's the Griff Tower has your house.
He's welcome
funny.
to.
Yeah. Well, you were there.
Yeah.
To one of the greatest, if not the second greatest weekend of wrestling in the state of Washington
That's right.
with the Ray Westberg invitation.
Oh, it was so much fun. And I got to be like right on the floor. Cole gave me a great job of helping with the barrier and
That's-
floating and
That's Mr. Canier to you.
Mr. Canier. Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
And it was awesome. And so many schools, Ellensburg showed up. I don't know all the numbers. I believe Cash Eiler and May has got second.
Mm-hmm.
That was our 2 highest places. There was a Henderson in 4th. I do know that.
Yeah, there
There
was.
was Henderson in fourth.
I
Let's
think
give him a.
the most athletic of the household.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might have
Yes.
started a fight in our household,
That's
there, John.
Yeah, no disrespect to your daughter.
I'm
but
gonna get
we're
home.
gonna
My,
say
my
you're.
daughter and son are in blows. 'cause
There we go.
John-
Yeah.
Damn good at.
Stir the pot. But there was 27 teams there, and really good teams like Hermiston, who was kind of
Hermiston.
threatened for the 3A
Beef,
title.
Yes.
West Valley Spokane,
Mhm.
Sela's really good.
Yep.
And I just think maybe some was Ording there or other West Siders or whatever
I
like
didn't
that.
see Ording. Trying to remember. I know that Bellingham was there. Teams came from Bellingham,
Yeah.
Rogers, and Spokane.
Yeah. So it draws
It draws
some really good teams. 27 schools. That's crazy.
It was a lot. And Kittitas was there. Got
Yep.
to see intern Levi and his beautiful jeans and backpack.
Yep.
Uh,
190-pounder Ronan Stewart at Kittitas went
yes.
4-0, got the title in 190.
That's
So,
right.
Dude.
Our interns actually earned his keep because he sent some of that stuff.
What a
Ronan
dude.
went 4-0. He joins a great group of wrestlers who have won the Westberg. It's been since Tony Rios in 2021. Names of Tony Rios, Andrew Carney, Luke Peebles, Nathan Sorensen, Mike Reno, West Holden, and others. I'm assuming it's not a typo. He won it twice.
I'm pretty sure he probably did.
So,
It was a great tournament. Great job by Cole and Mark Eilert. I mean, it went like a well-oiled machine. Once they got going, it was just.
Yeah.
I was all sitting there like, man, am I gonna have to duck out for this Seahawks game? Am I gonna have to peace out? But I think everybody was in line with like, let's get out here and go watch the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it got done in time for us to rush home, turn on the TV, and see in celebration. So great tournament, and the hospitality room was awesome. Pizza,
Yes.
sandwiches, soups, cookies, soda, coffee. Oh,
Ate good.
yeah, it was like I could use a little pick me up. You go in there and there was it. Andy Eiler ready to greet you with a smile and like,
Yeah.
what would you like?
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
That sounds pretty amazing. If any of our hundreds of listeners are listening, go ahead and drop a question, comment, concern in the comments to put your name into a drawing for a hat.
What kind of concerns would you have?
I don't know.
I could.
I don't know. I get to edit them, so it's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully, the concerns they can hear it because I forgot to press the record on the main recording thing here. So we're really in
We're,
good shape.
we're only 2 minutes in.
We got the audio on the live, so we're good.
You're gonna make it work,
Yeah.
maybe.
Are we done with the rest? We want to move on to what's happening this weekend?
Yeah, I know.
Coyote Classic. What made me really think of it is you saying the hospitality rooms.
Right.
Because intern Levi has promised quite the spread at the Coyote Council.
They
as
bring
well.
it. I do know that they bring it.
Yeah.
I'm still
You
waiting.
verified that for us last year. I remember you talking about
Yep.
Mhm.
And I think in our text thread, I asked for a pass. I need to make sure that I can get back there just
Yeah.
so that, I can give credit to it.
it.
You think I can do that? A hospitality pass?
Yeah.
That's it.
I was just
want
going
a
to say he better
hospitality
have
pass.
that. I want
Yeah.
that. I'll go for lunch.
I'll pay to get in, but I want a hospitality pass.
I got a key. We can just get in the we'll be all right.
Yeah. How many teams come to the Coyote Classic? It's quite a bit. I was looking through the list and it was a lot. I didn't count it.
I'm
I
not
saw-
at liberty to say it, but I think we'll get the research team on it here in a second.
I
But
saw Ellensburg. I saw Eastmont. So I know Ellensburg's been there last few years, forever, probably. What's it, 20 years? Is this 20 years?
21st annual Coyote Classic can confirm to be hosting 25 teams from 4A varsity to B. We have revived this tournament, he says. He said it just like that, too. 5 mats and 2 gyms. I'm kind of excited to see that.
Okay.
I would assume 2 in the middle school gym, 3 on the main floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get comfy.
He said his goal has always been to improve the tournament and bring quality wrestling to Kittitas, which has been very quality since they started that program with
Mhm.
Coach Hyatt.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me wrestle though, that jerk.
Why not?
He didn't want me to get hurt. Because he got the spring sport coach has been pretty upset.
You let him have a lot of control over your life.
Yeah, it was fine. I saw what they had to do. I did not miss out. Well, maybe I did. I don't know.
You probably would have been a great wrestler.
Yeah,
yeah.
possible.
Were you
Lefties make great wrestlers.
I didn't know that, but that's a great
I made it up on the spot, but it sounds good.
It's like
I was
boxers.
totally believing you.
Well, don't boxers
Get
box
left-
left-handed and then right-handed?
I think any type of sport like that where you're not, people's strength come from like
What?
you're not,
Didn't Rocky do that?
but
Switch it up?
I believe in Rocky 3 he did. Maybe it was Rocky 2.
or he was a southpaw, wasn't he?
And he came out and It's a God.
I don't
Oh my
know.
goodness.
I don't know.
I got to start watching those again. Griff,
Yeah.
it's about time.
But 10 a.m. Kyle Classic, 10 a.m.
Get there.
Get there, be a part of it. And then when you're done, it's Saturday, right?
Correct.
3:30. Come on down to Ellensburg. They host Grandview in a really
Mhm.
hot game.
It was Rocky 2. Thank you, Google.
Who'd he beat? Clever Lang?
Thunderlips?
No, he beat the guy that killed Apollo.
No, that's 4.
Mr.
That's
T.
4. Okay, no, he beat
Mr. Apollo.
Apollo
Mr. T didn't
Creed.
kill
He
Apollo
lost
Creed.
in the first movie.
Who did?
He beat
Ivan
Apollo
Drago?
Creed in the second.
The Russian. I must break.
And then there was Clubber Lang and Thunderlips in number 3, and then the Russian.
Didn't he go to WSU
If
in real
he
life?
dies, he dies.
He did.
Yeah, go Cougs.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He was up on the boxing team. Shut up.
They have a boxing team?
Probably when he was there.
He's not a real boxer.
He might have been. You don't know.
He was in 1987. Okay?
That's right. They could have been. That would have been legal back then.
Yes.
That was back in the days where they could have heaters in the locker room and not get fired for it. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Not a smoke, but a good old knock him up.
I think meant a heater, like a.
They probably did that
Yeah, I
too.
was gonna say, it's probably true.
Yeah.
Probably all of
That
it
was
was true.
accurate. That was
Uh,
accurate. Yeah, lots of sports. Ellensburg.
Yes.
First Friday.
Yes.
Friday, Ellensburg basketball is back after 10 days off, which was a long 10 days.
A long
So
time.
long that I was like, I went and watched middle school basketball yesterday because I was just having an itch and starting to tweak out a little
Mhm.
bit, missing basketball. So I'm excited to watch both teams play at Prosser. And it turns out, man, for both sides, this is a really, really big matchup. I think Prosser is second on the girls' side and third on the boys' side.
Mm.
And both Ellensburg teams currently sit at 4th. So these are huge games on both sides. On the girls' side, it's a top 15 matchup in the state. And Prosser got Ellensburg by 6 at home in the first time around. And so Ellensburg they control their own destiny.
Yeah.
They are in the driver's seat. What's another thing we can say? I don't know.
They hold the keys to their path.
Whatever,
that's not it.
However you want to say it. If they win out, if they get redemption on
Mhm.
Prosser and Grandview and then beat Sela again, they're going to be regular season league champs.
Maybe I put you on the spot. Is there, for either Friday or Saturday, is there something that concerns you the most?
Concerns me the most.
Besides the fact that they're both just good teams,
Right. They're both good. I both games, they're foul trouble. Like neither team I would say for both Prosser and Ellensburg, including Grandview, that sometimes is what's going to make the game. If you're getting in foul trouble in the wrong spots, neither team is extremely deep in terms of how deep they go in their bench and how deep they're in. So that's going to be the key. If they can keep their important players on the court and not having to sub them out because they're in foul trouble, is going to be a key to that game. And I think for Prosser, they shot a lot of threes the first time we played them. I could bring up the stats right now. Could have that, but they didn't shoot very well from 3. So, but they had a lot of opportunities. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust, how we adjust. It was a close game, and both team walking out, and even Grandview, six points is in a high school game. Is you're talking 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Grandview's number 6, Prosser's number 8, and Ellensburg's number 12. I mean, that's a top 12 matchup, and
On both
Sela's
days.
right there in the middle at 7. I just cannot believe how packed the CWAC is.
And the sad part is, one of those teams will not make state at minimum. Maybe 2, but one for certain.
Well, you got Clarkson and I'm totally interrupting you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, only to agree with you. You got Clarkson and Deer Park is 2 and 3. And so we're gonna have from that whole side. How many come to?
Well, so I was told that we don't. Who told me this? Might have been Jonathan, Mr. Gordon,
Mr. Gordon.
that we don't cross over with the same area anymore.
Oh, okay.
I forget who we're crossing over with in those crossover games.
If you know in the chat, drop it.
But only 3 teams are going to have the opportunity to go to state from our league. And we got
that's too bad.
4
That's
teams. We
tough.
got 4 teams who are state caliber teams. So that is a tough.
Probably not even like they're getting to the second round.
Yeah, I'm not talking
Teams.
just they're probably your top 8, top 10
Mm-hmm.
in the state, and one of them is not going to make it.
And that's such a whole nother conversation too, because we've had that about other sports and like How can you even do this to where you make sure that the best teams are actually in there
Yeah, it's
without a whole committee and a
right.
thing?
And you can't go out and watch. Like, there's nobody that's got the time to cover this state like that to be like, well, we
Yeah.
talk about the human element, and it's
Yeah.
just you're really just basing it off of who other people have played and things
And that's
like
why Ellensburg schedules so well is they just try to put together the most complete resume that they can. But you growing up in Seattle, me growing up in Federal Way, I mean, the amount of high schools over there, we should just be, I guess, thankful that we'll get 3 teams out of the CWAC.
Right. That it's a good number. It's better than 2.
Yeah.
And
Which
one.
it was absolutely.
Sorry.
So it's and I think we get 2. If I remember my conversation with Jonathan correct, because last year the winner of the district championship went to state. The loser and the third place team had to play a crossover. So that was Prosser and Sela. Prosser won there. Sela didn't make it. And this year, I believe the champion and the runner-up get a bid, and then third place plays a crossover.
Mhm.
So 3 again. Last year was 3, but I think we've gotten 2 in the past,
Mhm.
not too long ago. So thankful for 3. Absolutely.
That's a good point. Let's see. Happening tonight. Not to move on if you're not ready.
I'm happy.
Tonight, you have a few ways to go if you want. You got Central at home, but you got Kittitas hosting Goldendale
Senior night.
senior night. I believe, I don't know mathematically yet. If Kittitas boys win, they lock up. Good thing we got a finance guy on the podcast with Google in front of him. And we're going to find it out.
Is
But I'm
it
pretty
senior
sure if they-
night because it's the last home game already? I feel
Playoffs
like
start like 2 weeks.
geez, I guess you're right.
So I believe it's all but locked up since Goldendale
Well.
is 7-1 and their only loss is to K-Town.
It
So-
would take a miraculous upset if
What-
Kittitas loses.
What happened the first time around? How much did they win by?
They won down there.
I'm gonna get back to you on that one.
Was it a considerable amount?
It'll be a good game.
If it was within 10, 12, 15, you never know.
The toughest of the games in the EWAC was played against Quail.
Okay.
I feel like that was the 2 top teams. I believe, I can't remember what Elms or Quail and Goldendale did in their matchups. I assume John will tell us in a minute. But
Well, if Goldendale's 7-1 and their only loss is to K-Town,
they probably play Quail still.
they probably still have to.
Because
Have
we
to
have to
play
go
them
play
yet?
Highland. We probably got to play somebody else next week.
Okay. But looking good for the K-Town boys.
It is.
Kittitas beat them by 11 in the unfriendly confines of Goldendale.
And I'm not going to lie to you. You go down there, you don't know who you get in umpire in that game, ref in that game.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard Goldendale people say, man, if we would have had our ref, we'd have beat you guys. And it was actually something that comes out of their mouth. And you're like,
Yeah.
did you literally just say that?
Yeah.
Because you're not wrong.
Yeah. 11 points at the high school level it could go.
Mhm.
It could go lots of ways.
Yeah.
That's not too much for me to be like, oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Like, it should be a good game.
Goldendale beat Cleveland by 3 last weekend. And
Hey, for our loyal listeners there, John, would you pull up the standings and tell us what White Swan's record is for the boys league? Because
Well, of
our
course.
friend Kerry Clift just commented and said, let's go White Swan. He's a proud alumni.
Was he an alum of White Swan?
He's a proud alumni of White Swan.
Do we really want to say this?
Yeah, we
Yep.
have to. We have
He's
to.
Kerry,
We have to.
Kerry Clift, just to let you know that your Fighting Cougars are 0-7 in EWAC play. However, their overall record, is 0-16.
Which is wild because they're usually a
You
pretty
give
good
us so much
basketball
promise.
team.
Actually, it's actually one of my favorite teams.
it's an
to
off
go
year.
to.
I thought for sure you were going to say 7-7 or something like that. Like they had done well.
Nope.
Oh, but
0-16.
yes, then more reason to cheer for White Swan. Let's go White
I
Swan.
actually enjoy. I've always been a White Swan
Fake news, he
fan.
says.
Fake news, whatever. Yeah, I've always been a White Swan fan because I want to say 3 years ago there was a kid who won the half court contest.
Mhm.
One of the White Swan kids came down at halftime and won a Kittitas T-shirt as a prize, and he proudly wore it.
Yeah.
And it was a great camaraderie kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when Kittitas went down to White Swan, he actually was at the game wearing his Kittitas
Oh,
shirt
no
again.
way.
And so I was just like, you know
Cool.
what? That's cool. Respect it.
Didn't they have that running back years ago that was just a
Big Tone.
a truck? Yeah,
Big Tone.
Big Tone. Oh,
I want to say 6'3", 6'4", 400 pounds. And it took a team to get him down.
yes.
What the thing about that guy, I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but like
It's our podcast. We do what we want.
Big Tone obviously got all the attention, but that same year that another running back who was like 6'1", 210, that's a big
It's a
kid.
big dude. Yeah.
And then who was a house, and then there was another guy that was like 5'8" and was sprinter speed fast. And
Yeah.
so one of those three guys was going to destroy you, you know, and they were really good that year. They, if I remember correctly, they made it the first round of state. So
Yeah.
He's also dropping some history about Tommy the Action Jackson in 1990 was probably a pretty good running back in White Swan High School.
Action Jackson.
that was
I
pretty
love
cool.
it.
Maybe him and Kerry Clift were friends when they got in school suspension every week for
Yeah.
like smoking out in the boys' locker room.
Right.
Something like that.
Carrie was probably across the her campus at the 4-H building all day long,
Probably.
trying to figure out where to. Yeah,
Scamming on all the home ec girls.
That's right.
That sounds like Kerry Clift.
that's right. Some fun EWAC chatter.
Anyway, to answer your original question before we were interrupted by Kerry Clift, this a win should wrap it up.
Lock it up. So
Yeah.
it's a big game.
It is a big game.
An 11
Goldendale's
point,
very good.
and an 11-point game is a good game. So
Mm,
Kittitas is 15-2, ranked 10th in the 2Bs, and Goldendale is 13-2, and they are ranked 13th. So this is actually
we've been talking
good
about
game.
it for a while about when this group was in 8th grade, going into 9th grade. Like, man, they got a good group of boys that
Yeah.
know how to play ball coming up together. So I love to see that they're succeeding in doing because we played against them when my son was in 8th grade. My son's a junior now, and I was like, man, these guys can play for Kittitas, you know.
Yep.
And so I was shocked and impressed. So I love that they're still riding out together and still playing ball and doing what they should be at this point.
it's a big junior class.
Yeah.
That's a
on the idea that Kittitas does well,
Mhm.
and knowing that some of the baseball players also, or the basketball players also play baseball. Let's say we had early March games. What does that do to the baseball practice?
well. You see, the WIA has allowed that to be counted, so like it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those practices count.
Yeah, and they only have to have
Now-
3 when they come back, I believe, or less.
So like for football season, because it drags out, you know, some guys miss the first 3 games, 4 games of basketball. Does that happen? If they go deep into basketball, will they miss games?
No, because
No.
well, I mean,
They'll be on the verge.
the way they did it in the past, it was always you had 10 practices before you could play, and this year it's 7. So luckily, the guy that scheduled that first game, it's longer than that, so they should be all right because the first game is on the second Friday of the season, which is bonkers. To
So
me.
you knew they were going to go deep.
Always,
Yeah.
I always expect that from KHS.
Yep.
Yeah, you're welcome. But no, it'll be fine. I hope they make it. That's awesome. You know, and that's, you know, they honored him the other day. Scott Wilson always made the comment when you have great football programs in the fall, it just flows through all the other sports.
It's true.
And then when your team's coming back from a state tournament appearance, okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome, right?
Yeah.
And we're a pretty deep squad out there in the spring. We'll be all right. Even if a couple of them have to miss a.
Look at you. I love it.
Can we keep it with basketball and talk
Absolutely.
about our friends in the Upper County?
Mhm.
The Cleveland Roslyn women are 14-2 on the season. They just whooped on 1A Kashmir, 14th ranked 1A Kashmir. And they're ranked 10th. I think, and we'll talk about it on our radio broadcast, but I think they are, ranked 10th, but probably more of a 6th or 5th.
You would,
in my
I would
humble
say
opinion.
so.
Just a very, very good program. But yeah, they've scheduled quite well. Taking on like Mabton, Okanagan,
Napa Vine.
Napavine.
Is that coming up or did they just play that?
Is tomorrow.
Woo! In Napa Vine?
Great
That's a
segue.
long
Let's
trip.
go.
Yeah, dude. I was talking with shout out to Scott Malcolm who helps coach in there, and he was talking to me about their scheduling and Napa Vine, and I think they're the number 1 team in the state. I believe.
They are number 3. Adna
yeah.
is number 1.
Okay.
Napavine is number 3. Brewster is number 2.
So big time game. Big time game.
It's
Big
a
time
resume
game.
kind of a game.
And a team that they're probably hoping to run into.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
like as good it is to pull this win, it might even be better just to have film on a team that we might be potentially playing.
Exactly. I think Cleveland, they lost to 2A Grandview
Grandview's solid. They're so good.
by 9.
Yeah.
They lost to Grandview by 9. They lost to number 2 Brewster by 5. They're playing number 3 Napavine tomorrow. They have beat Cary Cliffs White Swan Cougars pretty handily as well. So
They're good, and they got some young legs running in there, giving them energy. It's they're fun to. I only get the last time I got to watch them was Summer League, and
and they play Adna
they
as
knocked
well.
off Ellensburg, and they had athletes up and down the court. They just kept coming after you,
Yeah.
Mhm.
one after another. So I hoping to get a chance to go see them before their season's over. I wish Napavine was coming to Cleveland. That would have made it a lot easier.
Mhm.
Put this on your schedule then.
Ding.
Next Saturday to the 31st, number 10 Cleveland hosting number 1 Adna.
What?
Yeah,
What time?
that's a 3:30 tip off.
I'm hopeful Ellensburg doesn't have a game that day, but I'm not. I'm assuming.
You know
they're
what?
probably
I'm
not
sorry, I was
game.
getting a text from Cleveland. What'd you say? Who they play?
Cleveland girls,
Mhm.
number 10. Let's just say top 7,
Right.
taking on number 1 Adna on Saturday, the 31st
In Cleveland.
in Cleveland.
Oh,
And
there you go.
Ellensburg's at home on Friday. They don't play Saturday. Count me in for going to that
Actually,
game.
we should.
Do a road show.
And where are we getting burgers at? What'd you guys say? There was somewhere you said something about food last time.
There's so
We'll
many
go
good
up there.
foods, boys.
Poison. There's so many.
Dude, the Drew Brew Brewery had some great food trucks last time. You can never go wrong at the
Can't
Sunset
go wrong with
Cafe.
Twin Pines.
Twin Pines.
Yeah,
You can go to Mama Valone's.
I heard about Mama
Oh,
Valone.
so good.
Red Arrow.
But
I
yeah,
probably shouldn't take you there. I should take Paige there first. But
I heard that I should take my wife. Maybe it's a nice little romantic. Okay.
it's awesome.
Anywhere with Eric Sorensen or Sammy Henderson is romance. Romance.
Oh, yeah, that man. I'd like to go to that game. I'm making plans right
Not
now.
this Saturday. Next Saturday.
Yes,
Yeah.
You know what?
I
There's
can't
not.
make it
There's
this
no
Saturday.
football. There's nothing. There's just get to Cleveland and watch.
that's right.
sports.
That'll be
Cleveland
unless
takes
you're
on
interested in the Pro
Kings,
Bowl.
too.
Jeez,
Mhm.
Kings is number 3 in the 1A. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Coach Glando's got those
he's getting them ready.
You need-
ready.
and that just does nothing but help you if you win those games by playing those games, because come seating committee day,
Well,
your status goes
they
up.
almost have to
Yeah.
to be prepared because they're not. And correct me if I'm wrong. They're not getting it in the league.
No,
They are the cream of the crop
they
in the
are.
league.
Yeah.
They're not.
Iron sharpens iron, and it ain't
Yeah.
sharpened in some of their
Yeah,
league
and
contests.
so you could. I mean, you learn so much from tough games, losses,
So-
than you do by beating a team by 30 or 40 points. Like
I don't want to
those are all great and stuff, but the real growth comes in those real tight games where you can go back and film and say like, hey, that this is what we're talking about.
Some of their closest games have been against Kittitas, which has been 40-point victories.
Right.
Their average margin of victory in the EWAC is 51 points.
Jeez.
Their average margin of victory overall is 41 points.
Yeah, they definitely need to
They
get
need
they
those
need to go play those
Grandviews,
games.
Kings, Cashmere's, Adnas, Napa
because all
Lions.
those young girls that they rely on, that's where they get the most maturity.
Yep.
That like that's where they're going to really get that work on, is those games where you're getting pushed, where the things that come easy to us
Yep.
are now difficult. How are we going to operate that? So that
Mhm.
good kudos to Coach Glando for
Yep.
that. That's going to be real beneficial to their team.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yep.
Gosh, it just blows me away that we're already on the 22nd of January talking about playoffs around the corner, and
Playoffs.
there's coaches in the valley that are already planning for spring sports, and it's like, what in the world
would do
is
that?
going
Hey,
on?
so what's our field prep looking like, Coach?
Right now, it looks great. I have a
Frozen.
feeling Mother Nature's going to dump on us come March 1st.
You're gonna have what I worry about is like Mother Nature is going to be like, oh, mid to late February, we're going to start
Mhm.
snowing. Oh, you got some non-league games in the Yakima Valley. We're going to snow because that happened to you.
Oh, yeah, we got like quite a few league games in March this year.
You got to get some of Desi's some of Desi's field house times when they're off in California. Desi, can we slide into your spot here?
I know.
We feel
Work on that.
We may or may not have done that last year, and it was a great hour of time.
Mm.
Expensive, but a great hour of time.
I'm gonna say it costs. We gotta
Mhm.
Dennis Francois, you need to donate to the high schools out here.
That's right.
And I know it's not fully your call, it's how the university runs, but you're in charge. So help us all out.
I thought about just running onto the football field real quick and see if anybody noticed,
Right.
but it was cold. I wanted to be inside.
I know that the CW baseball team, Desi and company, are taking pop flies. So last week they were taking pop flies out on the football field, but it was really tough because it was so foggy.
Oh, yeah,
when
you
they
know,
couldn't
that's
see
the one
anything.
right
You knew
in the
those
eye.
balls just turned into gray
Yeah.
mush
They're
anyway.
probably the same ones from when I played.
Guaranteed.
You know, you should bump up your alumni donation there,
It's
buddy.
pretty.
You should
high.
just 100 balls a year.
You know how expensive basemballs are?
No, but you're gonna
They're
tell us.
definitely getting donated at the other program in the valley, a little further east. Gosh, yeah. I remember the day we practiced and he wouldn't let us go inside in the snowstorm. And
Really?
we finally convinced him that softballs, they're playing with yellow. They can see it in the snowstorm.
So much easier.
We better go inside. And he's like, that's a good point.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
It was me. I almost died. It was not good. I was like, dude, this is dumb.
And speaking of Desi,
Hmm?
the GNAC preseason poll came out.
Mhm.
Supposed to be kind of middle of the road in the GNAC. I think the Wildcat women softball team is again fifth
Under new
maybe
coach.
sixth.
Mhm.
Under a new coach. That's right.
Man, I can't pop her head out
Mhm.
right now. Her name. Sorry, I can't pop
like-
her name out of my head.
I'm gonna get back to you on that.
But I met her at, I want to say it was either the playoff football game or homecoming. I can't remember which one, but we talked a bit about softball and I'm excited because I think she's going to be a good fit.
Mhm.
And
Ronnie Ladines.
yes, and does it say her husband's name? I want to guess it. I want to guess it if it says her husband's name. But I could be wrong. I think it's Michael.
I have no idea.
I might be making that up.
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, no, they moved here, and so I'm excited to see just her coaching. And as I told her, I don't expect you guys to go win league next year. I said that's you didn't get built a roster, and you didn't get a squad and a program that's ready to do that. But and she it was almost like she might have felt relieved, like, oh, somebody does see, like, it's going to take a little bit of work. And so so I'm excited to see the growth and see
That's
the
like-
product that they put out there.
It's like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
2 weeks is their first game.
Yeah,
February
so
6th.
They should be.
Where are they at? Are they at the
Here.
Barons here?
No way.
February 6th against a doubleheader again. They play a doubleheader against
Like
Eastern Oregon.
Okay.
Well,
February
that's
6th,
fine.
and then a doubleheader against Warner Pacific.
And then where do they go? Do they go somewhere after that?
Someplace called Turlock, California.
Ooh,
Okay.
Cal State
I believe
Stanislaus.
Tournament
I believe
champions?
you've been there.
Yes.
Stan State Invitational.
Oh, is that what it's called now? They might not have got rid of the Tournament of Champions.
I don't know, but it's in. They play 5
What?
in
my
in
goodness.
Turlock, and then they head to Nampa, and then they head to Tracy, California. Which team is that?
When
Tracy?
Is that Cal
That might be Menlo.
Irvine?
I don't know. Let's see.
Cal
what weekend are
No,
they in
it's probably-
Stanislaus?
it's probably Irvine, California.
Stanislaus. They are February the 3-day weekend, 13th, 14th, and
Softball.
15th.
Okay. Baseball, January 31st is in Stanislaus for a 4-game series.
Yeah, they go. I think they make 3 California trips.
Yeah,
at
and
the
they go
beginning of
back
the year.
2 weeks later to Cal State San Bernardino, and then
Then East Bay.
Cal State East Bay.
Boom.
That's Oakland, right?
Yeah, you carry
East Bay's got a new logo.
you carry your gat when you go to that one.
it
is definitely- I got the East Bay story. We go there, right? We're small town. Mom and Dad go on this trip. It's my senior year. We had played at Stanislaus and then drove to East Bay, and they had a hotel not too far from the college. And he asked the guy taking tickets, "Is it a very safe place to live or stay?" And he goes, "Where are you staying?" He goes, Did you bring your gat? Guess what? They drove past the hotel between the doubleheader, and there's bars on every window of the hotel. They followed us to wherever we stayed
Yeah.
Seriously.
in traffic up and down I-5.
Yeah, we'll pay for this one. We're not even going to cancel
He
it.
ate the hotel.
Wow.
And he wasn't wrong. We left out of that place, and I was like, "Yeah, this isn't.
That, yeah.
It is
East Bay.
Oakland." So
East Bay. I hear they're
Great field.
flying to those too.
no, are you?
Yeah.
It is a cool
Wow.
field. It's up on the hill. It's really pretty there.
How many flights did you take as a?
Yeah.
Yeah,
California.
big fat zero.
I don't know if they're flying all three. Maybe Stanislaus.
Maybe
they're driving.
Bernardino.
But Bernardino.
Well, that's
think
like south.
No,
of
they're
them.
flying in the frickin' East Bay too. I have it on
Are
confirmation.
you flipping?
So I
kidding
don't
me?
know about Stanislaus.
If
But
they fly to Billings, I swear.
yeah, that would drive me crazy too. But that drive is I drove that with softball.
It is not
That's a
pleasant,
tough drive.
dude. Being in, oh my goodness, on a Sunday afternoon, get done with the doubleheader, and you're sitting in Sacramento. You're getting food in Sacramento, knowing we're going to Ellensburg, and it's 7 p.m. And he's going to
You
tell,
better be in class.
and he's going to tell us to get off the bus, go to class. Always did.
You did every time
No,
because you're a
I fell
student
asleep
athlete.
there one time. I did the second time though.
Focus on the student.
Oh man! So people think that the it's just nothing but glam and glitz and whatnot. It's not.
It's
It's
not.
great.
Yeah,
It was some of the best times of our lives.
yeah. You have a blast.
Yeah.
You're with your boys. You're on the road. You say and do stupid things.
The key is getting scratched. Well, nowadays they don't scratch tickets, and you get the crossword scratch tickets. It takes you at least
Takes a while.
a couple per organ,
Yeah,
and then get down to California, and you need a couple more. And it's, yeah, some of the best travel stories. We didn't talk yet because if you are going to Kittitas tonight, awesome. And if you're not, the Average might be playing right now. Central women are playing, and the men are. They're both taking on St. Martin's in two great matchups.
two big ones. John, hit us with that. You had what? St. Martin's women are number 2 in the conference.
St.
right?
Martin's women are very, very good. They're just not as good as the Wildcat women. Wildcat women are 11th in the nation.
Mhm.
11th. That's
Not bad.
that might be the best. Jay Gordon could tell us. Sammy, you might even know. I mean, we've had a couple of years where we're pretty good, but I don't think we've been this good at the D2 level.
No, in my time,
Ever.
in my time there, we were never. I want to say under Jeff Harada, we probably had our best team
Mhm.
that I was there. They didn't make the tournament, and I believe they might have gotten. They were a high seed in the GNAC tournament, but
I just
this is what has been built there is something we haven't seen in a while.
And
I remember walking
in
in.
the history of our NCAA Division Two.
Yeah.
That was our first. Randy's first time taking them was their first trip to the NCAA
Mhm.
tournament.
they're very, very good.
I remember
Yeah,
watching,
They're very good.
walking in the gym, saw 30 seconds and left when I was in college because it was not.
Yes.
And then what I watched there night against Western was just flat amazing. It was so much fun to watch.
Western had they were frantic when we were up by 30 going into the fourth.
It was great.
And this is a compliment when I say this game's boring.
Mhm.
Like they had no answer. They were frantic. They got a bench warning because they were just yapping.
Oh,
Yeah.
the coach wouldn't stop.
You were
when you're
there.
when you're getting your tail whipped that bad, you don't know quite else what to do.
I know. I know.
I gotta do something.
It was very impressive. But so yeah, Central is ranked 11th in the nation. Their only loss was a 3-point loss to number 9 Pomona.
When does regional rankings start coming out? Because I think we
Soon.
should.
It should be fairly soon.
I think we're going to be
Yeah.
pretty high on
I
that.
think we got another couple of weeks before that happen. I always get it mixed up because there's more regional rankings in basketball than there are in football. Football takes too long
Mhm.
to start releasing
Yes.
them.
I want to say it's 4. Isn't it 4? It's got to be at least 4.
There got to be at least.
At
And
least 4 leading up to conference tournaments.
what we really need is somebody to knock off Pomona because right now they got the head-to-head over us. You know, I think it would be
Chance to host.
incredible. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah,
Can you imagine
please.
hosting?
Oh,
Let's do that.
oh,
Let's just go ahead and do
It's
that.
very important that. So Yeah, so they play St. Martin's tonight. Anybody that's listening, you should be there right now. Actually, they play in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they host Western Oregon, which seems to have a little bit of a resurgence, but I'm not really sure. Western Oregon's the women on Saturday. That women's team has had quite a bit of drama.
Yeah, they canceled
Over the
their
last couple of
season a
years.
couple years ago in the middle of it.
Yeah, and then some
Blows me away.
lawsuits and everything.
It's
Yeah.
a place you don't want to be right now.
Not
Ever.
at all.
You never want to be there.
If you ask me,
Shout out to Jonathan Gordon, but no.
Yeah.
yes.
But then the men,
Jonathan Gordon is by far the greatest thing to ever come out of that university.
and that's including Mr. Kevin Boss, who was an NFL player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The men take on St. Martin's tonight as well. St. Martin's men are ranked 12th in the nation. I believe.
They've had success the last for a while since Pribble was there.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. He set the standard, and then
Yeah.
they've it's just so weird. NNU and St. Martin's in almost every sport was laughable.
And now,
And now it's
NNU baseball was in the
National championship
national
game.
championship.
they have poured a lot and invested a lot in athletics, and it's making a difference.
But the Wildcat women they've done incredibly well.
They're
Asher
worth it.
Kai,
Oh goodness!
right now, no matter what, there's nobody better than her. GNAC Player of the Year.
Yes,
She's only a junior, right?
senior.
She's a
Senior,
from
okay.
Colfax,
That's right.
which I have built that town through all of my speeding tickets in the Whitman County District
My
Court.
wife caught one there too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
In fact, we have a great picture that we put on social media of us with the cough lights on behind us.
Oh, nice.
yes.
Nice.
Let's go.
Kids are smiling.
I'm gonna have to look for that one.
Mhm.
Asher Kai to me is on the short list for West Region Player of the Year,
Yes.
National All American at some level. Yeah,
I'm just imagining. I can still picture the pass up the court and when she shot it, and I don't know how quick the ball. I don't even know if you could have got the stopwatch started and stopped, and how fast she caught and shot and drained a three.
She's super talented.
Right.
Unbelievable.
I used to think Scott Parrish was the best athlete in Colfax, but not a chance.
Not even close.
Not even close. She would run him up and down the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we want to?
can we
wrap
send a
this-
shout out to the Ellensburg Rodeo?
I was just gonna say.
Ellensburg Rodeo Queen will be crowned on Saturday.
Do we have a list?
We do. I'm
He
glad
better. He's the MC.
Do
We-
you already know who won?
He does
No.
know.
No.
All right, everybody want to know who won it? Or listen here.
We're gonna break it live.
breaking news.
Well,
There's some rodeo guys listening too. So.
so let me tell you about the ladies who are vying for the crown. There's 3 ladies: Peyton Jones, Skylyn Trevino, and Tiana Waynell.
Mhm.
So there's horsemanship at the Bloom Pavilion. I want to say it is going to be, I think it's at 9 a.m.
Mhm.
9 a.m. at the Bloom,
Mhm.
open to the public. Yes, 9 a.m. at the Bloom for horsemanship stuff. Right up your alley, Sammy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And then doors open for the banquet at 4:30
Mhm.
for a little bit of beverages, some social
Schmooze
atmosphere,
and booze.
schmooze and booze. I believe the doors open, at 4:30. Yeah, maybe 5 o'clock. Just to get there early. I'll be
Yes.
there. It's worth it.
Mhm.
And it's really fun. I haven't emceed it for the last couple of years because I just wanted to focus on my princesses. But now that they're both graduated, it's one of my more favorite things to MC, just because the spotlight literally is on you. And the Ellensburg Rodeo Queen is you're the sometimes and if you're going on a parade or on the west side or doing some meet and greets, a lot of people's first impressions of the Ellensburg Rodeo is the queen that's sitting in
Right.
front of them. And so you are a figurehead of the Ellensburg Rodeo, and so it's quite the commitment
Mhm.
for families as well. Lots of diesel being spent, lots of money being spent on clothing and makeup and So it's a fun event. So go to ellensburgrodeo.com to buy tickets to the banquet for Saturday.
It'll be an awesome time.
Yeah.
Excited for everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and give the hat to Kerry Clift, being he was our main commenter tonight.
That's right.
So,
And I have an extra maroon colored hat, which just goes right along with his Cougars.
that's right.
So
You definitely want the maroon one.
Yep.
Go Yotes. We'll see you guys out there. Go to all the sports games and stuff. We'll see you around. Actually, we're going to be at quite a few of them. So cannot wait.
Go Dogs, go Yotes, go Warriors, go Wildcats.
Yay, sports. Got to figure out the landing button here. There it is. Okay.